Welcome to Magic of Max. Good evening to all of you. Today we are going to see real numbers in 10th standard. Specifically in real number, today we are going to deal about irrational numbers. Real number is the collection of all rational numbers and irrational numbers. You know the rational numbers are in the form p by q, q not equal to 0, and p and q are integers. A number which cannot be written in the form p by q, q not equal to 0. A number which is not rational is called irrational. Therefore, which cannot be put in the form p by q, q not equal to 0. That is most important. Q not equal to 0. A decimal representation which is neither terminating nor recurring is also called irrational number. Example, root 2, root 3, root 5, even pi. Pi, you must have studied, the approximate value of pi is only 22 by 7. 22 by 7 is a rational number. Pi is an irrational number. Let us learn some important results. If a is a rational number and b is irrational, then a plus b is always irrational. That is, sum of one rational number, one irrational number is irrational. 2 by 3 is rational, root 5 is irrational, therefore 2 by 3 plus root 5 is irrational. Similarly, rational number minus irrational number is irrational. Minus 3 by is rational, root 2 is irrational, their difference is irrational. The product of rational number and irrational number is always irrational. 3 is rational, root 5 is irrational, 3 root 5 is irrational. The quotient of rational number and irrational number is always irrational. 1 is rational and root 7 is irrational, therefore 1 by root 7 is irrational. Now second important sum 4 results. Sum of two irrationals need not be irrational. I have given an example. You see, root 2 plus minus root 2 equal to 0. 0 can be written as 0 by 1. That is a rational number. Difference of two irrational numbers need not be irrational number. Root 3 is irrational, and again root 3 we can take. Root 3 minus root 3 equals 0, 0 by 1, rational. Product of two irrational numbers need not be irrational. We know root 5 is irrational, and again into root 5 equal to 5, 5 by 1 is rational. The division of two irrationals need not be irrational. Root 7 is irrational. Root 7 divided by root 7, that is equal to 1. 1 can be written as 1 by 1, that is rational. Therefore, division of two irrational numbers need not be irrational. Now let us see some definition. Co-prime. What do you mean by co-prime? Means if the two numbers do not have common factor other than 1, 1 is the only common factor, then such numbers are called co-prime. Otherwise, we can say that if the HCF of two numbers is 1, highest common factor is 1, then they are called co-prime. Example, 2 and 3 are co-prime, 3 and 4 are co-prime. They have only 1 as common factor. Now let us prove some important theorems, that is standard questions. Prove that root 2 is irrational. This can be proved by method of contradiction. What do you mean by method of contradiction? Means whatever the result we have to prove, for that we have to assume contrary, negation of the statement. Suppose root 2 is irrational. What is the negation of the statement? Root 2 is not irrational. We have to assume that. Then we have to bring the contradiction. Now let us see that. Suppose root 2 is not irrational, then only two possibilities. Real number will have either rational or irrational. Therefore, when it is not irrational, it must be rational. Then root 2 is rational. Then by definition, every rational number can be put in the form p by q, where q is not equal to 0. P and q are co-prime and positive and integers. Therefore, root 2 equal to p by q. As root is there, to eliminate the root, squaring on both sides. Root 2 square. When you are squaring, root will cancel. Therefore, 2 equal to p square by q square. Then cross multiply, you will get 2q square equal to p square. As p square equal to 2q square, 2 is there. Therefore, p square is divisible by 2. When a square is divisible by 2, that number, p square is prime number is divisible by 2, then p is also divisible by 2. That is the Weierstrass theorem. When a number is divisible by 2, it can be written as multiple of 2. That is, I have taken as p equal to 2m for some m. Substitute p equal to 2m in equation 1. Then 2q square equal to 2m whole square. 2m whole square will be 2m into 2m, that is 4m square. Now dividing by 2 on both sides, we get q square by 2m square. As q square equal to 2 times of m square, q square is divisible by 2, as q square contains a factor 2. Then again by theorem, q is divisible by 2. Now p is also divisible by 2 and q is also divisible by 2. Therefore, can you tell the number which is divisible by 2? 4 is also divisible by 2, 6 is also divisible by 2, and 4 and 6 have a common factor 2. Similarly, p is also divisible by 2 and q is also divisible by 2. Therefore, p and q have a common factor 2. But our assumption, that is, this implies p and q are not co-prime. But our assumption was p and q are co-prime. Earlier we assumed that p and q are co-prime. Now we have proved p and q are not co-prime. That is contradiction. Whatever we say, it is coming opposite. Why it contradiction is coming means, therefore our assumption is, supposition is wrong. Our supposition is wrong. Our supposition is wrong. Therefore, what was our supposition? Root 2 is not irrational, is wrong. Therefore, root 2 is not irrational, is wrong. That which will be not irrational is wrong means correct statement will be what? Hence, root 2 is irrational. Now, let us move on to the next problem. All are same type only. Prove that root 3 is not rational, or we have to prove that root 3 is irrational. Such type of problems only we have to do by method of contradiction. Whatever the statement is there, we have to assume negation. What is the opposite of not rational? Not rational, that is rational. Therefore, assume that root 3 is a rational number. The negation of not rational is, you remove the not, therefore rational. Every rational number can be written in the form p by q. Therefore, we have written root 3 equal to p by q, q not equal to 0, p and q are co-prime and positive integers. Root 3 is positive. Then to remove the root, you have to squaring on both sides. When you are squaring, you will get root will get cancelled. 3 equal to p square by q square. Then cross multiply. 3q square equal to p square. As p square contains a factor of 3, therefore p square is divisible by 3. When a p square is divisible by 3, then p is also divisible by 3. When it is divisible by 3, we can be written as multiple of 3. Therefore, p equal to 3m for some m. Now substitute the value of p equal to 3m in equation 1. 3q square equal to 3m whole square. Now 3m whole square is 3m into 3m is 9m square. Now dividing by 3 on both sides, q square equal to 3m square. Q square is, as q square equal to 3 times of m square, q square is divisible by 3. In q square, 3 is the factor is there. When q square is divisible by 3, q must be divisible by 3. Therefore, divisible by 3 means, for example, 12 is divisible by 3. 12 can be written as 3 into 4. Like that, q is divisible by 3. Q equal to 3 into some number, positive number. Now, we have seen that p is also divisible by 3 and q is also divisible by 3. For example, 9 is divisible by 3, 12 is divisible by 3. Whether they have a common factor 3? Yes. Therefore, from the equations from 2 and 3, you see p and q have common factor 3. When they are having common factor, this implies p and q are not co-prime. But we have assumed that p and q are co-prime earlier. Therefore, it contradicts our assumption. This is a contradiction. We say that this is a contradiction to our assumption. So, our assumption is wrong. Hence, root 3 is irrational. Our assumption what was? It was rational. Therefore, wrong means, which is correct? Root 3 is not rational. Not rational means irrational. In the same way, we can prove root 3 is irrational. You do as homework. Same ditto, same steps. Instead of 3, 5 is going to come. Now, based on root 2 and root 3 and root 5, we are going to prove the result. Prove that 5 minus root 3 is an irrational number. All questions are based on method of contradiction. Now, let us assume that 5 minus root 3 is not irrational number. Negation. Irrational negation, not irrational. Not irrational means 5 minus root 3 is rational. Every rational number can be written in the form p by q form. P and q are integers. Now, all the rational numbers you bring it to one side. Here p by q is rational number, 5 is a rational number, you bring it here. 5, how it is a rational number? 5 by 1 equal to minus root 3, bring it to RHS, therefore root 3. 5 and p by q are rational numbers. Therefore, the difference of two rational number is again a rational number. 5 minus p by q is a rational number. And 5 minus p by q is same as root 3. Therefore, root 3 is a rational number. But we have already proved that root 3 is irrational. LHS is rational, RHS is irrational. Therefore, this is a contradiction. One side another irrational is coming, other side rational is coming. Therefore, it is a contradiction. Why the contradiction arises? Because of our wrong assumption. Then what is the correct assumption? Not irrational is wrong. Therefore, irrational is correct. Hence, therefore, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, 5 minus root 3 is an irrational number. 5 minus root 3 is an irrational number. Now, let us move on to the next problem. Prove that 3 root 2 is an irrational number. Let us assume the negation of 3 root 2 is an irrational number. Negation of irrational number is not irrational. Therefore, 3 root 2 is not an irrational number. Not an irrational number is same as rational number. Therefore, 3 root 2 is a rational number. Every rational number can be written in the form p by q. Therefore, 3 root 2 equal to p by q. P and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Now, irrational number only you keep it on LHS. The remaining term you bring it on RHS. 3 is in multiplication, it will come in division. Therefore, p by root 2 equal to p by 3q. We know p by 3q is rational, but right side is rational, but we know root 2 is irrational. Therefore, it is a contradiction. Hence, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, 3 root 2 is an irrational number. Now, let us move on to this type last problem. Prove that root 2 plus root 3 is irrational. Let us assume the negation of this statement. Root 2 plus root 3 is not irrational. Not irrational means rational. Then every rational number can be written in the form p by q. Q not equal to 0. P and q are integers. That is why we are written root 2 plus root 3 equal to p by q. Then to remove the root, we are squaring on both sides. Root 2 plus root 3 whole square equal to p by q whole square. Here you have to apply a plus b whole square formula. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Then using that formula, root 2 square plus root 3 square plus 2 into root 2 into root 3. Root 2 into root 3 is equal to root of 2 into 3 root 6. That is equal to p square by q square. Therefore 2 plus 3 plus 2 root 6 equal to p square by q square. 2 and 3 are natural numbers. We can add with that. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 2 root 6 equal to p square by q square. Always bring all the rational numbers to one side. Therefore 5 is a rational number. You bring it to RHS. That is 5 by 1. Then still 2 is there. Therefore 2 root 6 is therefore divide by 2 on both sides. That is 1 by 2. Therefore p square by 2q square minus 5 by 2. P square by 2q square and 5 by 2 are rational numbers. In turn, p square by 2q square minus pi by 2 is an rational number. Since the difference of two rational numbers is again a rational number. Now we have proved that p square by 2q square minus pi by 2 is a rational number, but which is equal to root 6. But we know that root 6 is irrational number. Therefore, it is a contradiction. Hence, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, root 2 plus root 3 is irrational. The same model, whatever we have done, the 4 questions you do as a homework so that you will be thorough in irrational numbers. Thank you. See you again in the next video.